the RMS Titanic, a name synonymous with both grandeur and tragedy. Her story begins with dreams, a vision of luxurious transatlantic travel. She was the largest ship of her time, a floating palace filled with the hopes and dreams of over 2,200 souls. On April 10, 1912, she embarked on her maiden voyage from Southampton, England, destined for New York City. Excitement filled the air as passengers boarded, ready to experience the opulence and grandeur of the ship of dreams. First-class passengers indulged in lavish amenities, while those in steerage, many seeking a new life in America, held onto hopes for a brighter future. The Titanic cut through the icy waters of the North Atlantic, her powerful engines driving her towards her destination. The journey was filled with a mix of anticipation and the everyday routines of sea travel. Passengers enjoyed onboard activities, fine dining, and the company of fellow travelers. Little did they know that fate had a different course charted for the Titanic, one that would forever etch her name in maritime history. The night of April 14, 1912, descended upon the Titanic, cloaking the ship in an eerie silence. The sea was calm, a sheet of glass reflecting the star-studded sky. Warnings of icebergs in the area had been received, but tragically disregarded. At 11:40 p.m., the unthinkable happened. The Titanic, traveling at considerable speed, struck an iceberg on her starboard side. The collision, though it felt like a mere shudder to some, ripped a series of gashes in the ship's hull, breaching several compartments. Panic began to set in as the reality of the situation dawned on the passengers and crew. The unsinkable Titanic was taking on water, and the seemingly invincible ship was now facing a desperate fight for survival. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves around the world. How could a ship deemed unsinkable meet such a tragic end? Numerous theories emerged, attempting to explain the circumstances surrounding the disaster. One persistent theory suggests that the ship's high speed in icy waters contributed to the severity of the collision. Had the Titanic been traveling at a slower speed, the impact might have been less catastrophic. Others point to the lack of adequate lifeboats as a fatal error, highlighting the negligence of safety regulations at the time. Some theories even delve into the realm of the paranormal, citing the legend of a cursed mummy being transported on board as a potential cause for the disaster. While these theories offer possible explanations, the exact combination of factors that led to the sinking remains a subject of debate and speculation. In the aftermath of the tragedy, the harrowing testimonies of the survivors painted a vivid picture of that fateful night. Their stories offered glimpses into the chaos, fear, and bravery that unfolded on the sinking ship. First-class passenger Lady Duff Gordon recounted the eerie silence after the collision, followed by the growing panic as the ship began to tilt. Another survivor, second-class passenger Lawrence Beasley, described the organized chaos of the lifeboat evacuation, with women and children given priority. These first-hand accounts serve as poignant reminders of the human cost of the disaster. They provide valuable insights into the events of that night and stand as testaments to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable tragedy. Section 5. The Deep's Embrace. Finding Titanic. For over 7 decades, the Titanic lay undisturbed 2.5 miles beneath the surface of the North Atlantic. The location of her final resting place remained a mystery, a maritime enigma that captivated the world. In 1985, a joint American-French expedition, led by Dr. Robert Ballard, set out to locate the lost ship. Using advanced sonar technology and a remotely operated vehicle, or ROV named Argo, the team embarked on a search that would make history. After weeks of searching, on September 1st, 1985, the sonar picked up an image that sent chills down their spines, a boiler. It was the first sign of the Titanic, a haunting reminder of the tragedy that had unfolded over 7 decades earlier. Section 6. Unveiling the secrets, exploring the wreck. The discovery of the Titanic wreck marked a pivotal moment in maritime history. It wasn't just about finding a lost ship, it was about uncovering a time capsule, a tangible link to a bygone era. Subsequent expeditions equipped with advanced submersibles and imaging technology provided breathtaking glimpses into the ship's final resting place. The haunting images revealed the ship's massive hull, now colonized by rusticles and inhabited by deep-sea creatures. The once grand staircase, a symbol of the ship's opulence, now lay in ruins, a haunting reminder of the Titanic's former glory. Each expedition peeled back another layer of the Titanic story, piecing together the events of that fateful night and offering a glimpse into the lives that were lost and forever changed. Section 7. A legacy in ruins, artifacts and their stories. As explorers ventured deeper into the Titanic's wreckage, they recovered over 5,500 artifacts, poignant reminders of the lives that were tragically cut short. These objects, ranging from everyday items to luxury possessions, offered intimate glimpses into the lives of those on board. A child's shoe, a porcelain doll, a pocket watch stopped at the time of the sinking. Each artifact held a story, a connection to the human dimension of the tragedy. These objects served as tangible reminders of the hopes, dreams and aspirations that perished beneath the waves. The recovery and preservation of these artifacts have been crucial in keeping the memory of the Titanic alive. They provide a tangible link to the past, ensuring that the stories of the passengers and crew are never forgotten. Section 8. The sea remembers Titanic's impact on maritime law. The sinking of the Titanic sent shockwaves through the world, exposing the inadequate safety regulations of the time. The tragedy served as a wake-up call, highlighting the urgent need for reform in maritime safety protocols. In the aftermath of the disaster, the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, known as SOLAS, was established in 1914. This treaty implemented significant changes in maritime regulations, including requirements for lifeboats to accommodate all passengers and crew, mandatory lifeboat drills, and the establishment of a continuous radio watch. The Titanic's legacy extends beyond its tragic end. The lessons learned from the disaster continue to shape maritime safety regulations today, ensuring the safety of millions of passengers who travel by sea each year. Section 9. A timeless tale remembering Titanic. The Titanic's story continues to resonate with people around the world. It's a tale of human ambition, of technological marvel, and of the fragility of life in the face of nature's power. The sinking of the Titanic serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of humility, preparedness, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Over a century after the tragedy, the Titanic's story continues to captivate our imaginations, inspiring books, films, and countless works of art. The ship's legacy lives on, not just in the wreckage that lies on the ocean floor, but in the hearts and minds of those who continue to be moved by her story. The Titanic story reminds us that even in the face of unimaginable tragedy, the human spirit endures. It's a story that will continue to be told for generations to come, ensuring that the lessons learned from that fateful night are never forgotten.